What's up, everybody? It's Polar Bear in the building. We got
Garrett Webb
and Shaggy.
And today we're watching Lost Boys. Personally, this is my favorite movie of all time. I don't think it could get any better than this. I'm always willing to be proven wrong. But I think that this movie has a lot of amazing things about it that movies since then has taken from it and has, I wouldn't say copy and pasted, but you know, it's a good formula, and I think that they executed it well. I think Joel Schumacher is it's an acquired taste, but this is definitely his best movie, in my opinion, that I think that he has done.
I mean, I like this movie a lot. It's never been, like, one I am super, like, into. Like, it was never one of my special interests, but even as a kid, I'd see a lot of it. It's always just, honestly, I think as a kid, it just freaked me right out. Like, and not even in a way like, oh shit, I'm scared. It's just like, I'm uncomfortable and I'd rather not be.
It has that feeling to it. It has an uneasy feeling to it.
But as I've gotten older, I've grown to respect that a lot more. That's really cool. Another thing I'll say about this is it definitely has one of the best soundtracks of all time. It's an amazing soundtrack. And the score, the way it uses the soundtrack's awesome. There's some just gross stuff in this movie, too. Mm-hmm. I think it's a very impressive movie, especially for the time, and there's a reason people love it as much as they do.
I agree wholeheartedly, especially about the soundtrack.
That's how I found some of my favorite childhood hits, was the soundtrack.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's got some fucking bangers on it. You know, we're 5 minutes into this movie, and we're about to see the first death. You know, I think that this movie starts off very intriguing, like it grabs your attention. You start off at the carousel, there's a lot of lights, there's an altercation between the biker gang and and some guy or whatever, and now this scene right here is it's 1987, you're in the movies, and speakers going crazy, you got a big screen in front of you. The freaking door got ripped off of the car, man.
I like how you actually, I'm sure there was some way to know what it was about. But I like how they make it so you don't actually know what it is before you watch the rest of the movie.
Right.
You know?
I don't even know if in the actual movie description it says the word vampire in it or not. But if you don't read the description, or if it does not say vampire, and or if you don't read the description at all, you just go into this movie blind, you'll have so much fun with this movie. You know, you'll be caught in so many whirlwinds. You know, again, the soundtrack, the actual imagery of this, the way it's shot, the scenery. Now, they're in a town called Santa Carla, which is actually Santa Cruz. I think that's what Joel Schumacher did amazingly, is he really grabbed the 80s. Like, if you could put the 80s in a movie, I think that this is it right here. You know, the leather jackets, even the art, or not the art style, the attire style that Sam wears throughout this movie. There's a lot of good things in this movie, and I think throughout this movie we're gonna have a good time. And if I'm not mistaken, they just wanted to shoot, you know, like normal everyday life on the Santa Carla boardwalk, which is actually Santa Cruz.
Well, that's definitely cool, because this is definitely just shots of every day.
Right.
I like that they did it all on the boardwalk, because it kind of shows that the boardwalk was like a fair all the time.
Yeah, all the time, man. All the freaking time. I imagine you live freaking up 2 blocks away from a roller coaster.
Oh, I know where I go every like summer, dude.
Yeah.
Not every day after school, like, you know. Why'd you come home 3 hours late? Well, Ma, you're not going to believe this. I went 9 times today.
Now, we're in the South. We all have a cousin, uncle, or somebody who has that kind of layout in their house. A bunch of animal heads, you know. And,
hey, man,
and fucking,
if you ain't got to kill mounted, how many deer you hunt? You know what I'm saying?
I don't. But, yeah, so we're...
Team Edward and Team Jacob.
No. One of the rules is if you do invite the vampire in, then all the vampire rules go out the window, which I don't really like. Like, they can eat garlic. There's a scene in this movie where a vampire's sitting at the table, they pass him garlic to test if he's a vampire after he's been welcomed in the home, and he eats it, and he's like, this is shaved garlic. What is this? This is kind of strong. Putting myself in Sam's shoes, if I just moved here, I'm on this boardwalk, ain't no telling what kind of drugs these people are on or whatever, and somebody hands me a comic book called Vampires Everywhere and tells me that they're real and that this is some kind of study guide I need to take. I don't think I'd believe him either at first. I mean,
I think as a kid I would kind of like want that, even if it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely my point of view on that.
Yeah.